Hello everyone, today I'll be giving you a tutorial about how to make cove lights, also known as rope lights or hidden lights in mental ray. What are hidden lights? Hidden lights are something which are found inside the ceiling, and another example is you can see this thing. So to make this you need to have your mental ray render switched on, and let's begin the procedure. So I have this 2011 Max. What I basically work on is the enlarged viewport, and first of all I need to go to mental ray. To go there I need to press F10. So F10 and you get this render setup. So scroll down and you get assigned render, and you can select mental ray. I have several other that are scanline, quicksilver and V-ray, and goes on. So we need mental ray for this if you are rendering in mental ray. So the next step is you need to have indirect illumination on with something known as final gather. So keep the final gather precision to medium. If you have a good PC you can go for high or very high. Right now this is an Alienware Core 2 Duo 1.3 with 8GB RAM and 1GB graphics. So it is good for this right now. So firstly I have done the mental ray. Now what I need to do is I need to set up an scene. So to start off with, let's say I go to my top viewport with T and I zoom in with Z. So okay, I take a box and just make a random one and go to modify panel, and I have my length, width and height. So what I can do is this one's in centimeters, so you can work on your own units if you want. There are millimeters, kilometers and centimeters and meters. So okay, I take length as 15, width as 600, height as 400, and yes, I'm done with my one wall. Okay, so now let's go to top viewport again, and I take this again and I copy this with angle snap on. You can do that by pressing A and shift plus rotate. I get my wall copy and I do an instance with I will just copy this here. With F3 I go for wireframe, and yeah, I place this wall here. Next thing is placing this over here. Okay, so I'm done with my walls. Next thing I need to do is just make a flooring. What I'll do is just make a plane, random size plane, and yeah, I have my floors and my wall. And next thing I need to do is just close this walls from above, and then I can do is buy a box to F3 and make this. And in front viewport I just off my grid and just take this up to the height of my walls. Okay, basically my ceiling is done for time being. And next thing I need to do is just give an random material to these 5 objects. I take this 4 and press M and just give a normal arc and design material with pearl finish, and I give it as white, and I give them white. Okay, I need to just give bumpiness so that in real life it will be something like that. So bitmap, and I go back to my material library, and I'll just take something similar to bumpiness and just go back and give something like 0.05. Yeah, that will work. Okay. Next thing I need to do is give a material to flooring. Press M again. Apply this material, standard, arc and design. I go for glossy finish and just give a material again here with bitmap. What I'll do is just go back to marbles, just take an Bianc cone. I will hide the unselected ones by right click and hide unselected. I'll show this material in the viewport so I can know what's the tiling, and by modifying it by UVW map. Okay, now UVW map is basically a mapping system, like a mapping modifier which acts similar as the object. Right now these are the dimensions of the plane, so I'll just play with it. You can do two things, that is, either you decrease the amount, you can get what you want, or increase them. In both cases you can know what's the effect and you can come to the effect which you want. Okay, so this is done for me. I will unhide all and let's see what is here. Okay, fine, I have this. So before going to the COVELIGHTS, what I'll do is I'll just make an small spotlight for time being, so I can just illuminate the scene with some lights. And okay, I'll just make one light and then I'll pause the video so it will continue later. To make a simple spotlight for your scene, what you could do is take a cylinder, a random one right now, and change it to something like a radius of 5 cents with height of 2 cents. That's not so proper, but this will work in your scene. What you need to do is zoom out and take this up to the ceiling level and just take this down. Okay, take this and just place it with the level of ceiling. Okay, I'm done right now for this. I have this, and you can see this sides which are not so proper. You need to make it round, so let's say 40 sides. That's good. And we have bezel light, and what thing you need to do is to have a proper light for this. What you need to do is you go to the create panel, lights, and we'll use photometric lights, that are the free lights for mental ray. There'll be an message, you say yes and just create a box, means a light. And there's something called emit light from point. What I want to do is I'll go for disk, take the radius of the circle with 5 and just place it proper to it, and this light is placed on the horizon, so I'll just take it up and it is mostly done by this. Okay, fine. Now what you see is you have a lot